when you've got reading ages, scaled scores, standardised scores, percentile ranks, and that's all just generated, it allows me as the head teacher plus my governing body to feel comfortable that we've got a data set that is consistent throughout the year. Whereas before, we used to have to use one set of assessments to get an implementation process beginning in September, and then have to use different assessment procedures through the year. And it never quite gelled perfectly. It did the job, but it wasn't perfect. Whereas with Renaissance Learning, with the STAR assessments, it's as close as I've found to something that has complete integrity, and we trust it. It's very important to ensure that we've got very good assessment data, and so your STAR reports, I've got a large school, we've got nearly 750 children and we're expanding to 5 forms of entry, and so we need a system that assesses our pupils really accurately. And so we've been embedding that for 12 months now, and what happens is that from those STAR reports we get their zone of proximal development for every single pupil, and we know from all the research that Renaissance Learning has done that those zones of proximal development allow children to extend their reading. They're not just comfort reading or staying within their comfort zone, and so it's allowed us to have a far more structured, conscious approach to reading development in an accelerated way, and it's working.
We've consistently had great success with STAR. All our micro communities have made accelerated reading growth, and pretty much every class, every year group, whichever way you slice the cake, children are making sometimes modest, often dramatic gains in reading ages beyond chronological aging. It's very, very useful as a senior leadership tool for measuring one particular area of school improvement.
It's the children have seen the benefit of doing the STAR reading test because they can look at their own progress, because it picks up where the last one left off. So then actually see the questions are getting more difficult, they're becoming more challenging. But the children are, we can't say how well they're doing, they are just, really so proud of themselves and the progress they make. I walk up and down the corridor every day and I'm bombarded with children saying how many books they've read, what their scores are, how many 100% readings they've got, and you can't ask for any more.